بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. Postmodernism. So postmodernism is a literary movement, okay? That appeared in 1940. So it started in 1940 and it reaches its peak for 16th and 17th. Okay, it reaches its peak 1960, 1970 and started to decline or to fade in, here we have critics who says, Plato who say 1999 or 21st century. Okay, some critics who say that we still live in postmodernism or post-postmodernism, or as we call it in literature, meta-modernism. So generally speaking, this is it. It appeared, well, it started in 1940 and it reaches its peak 60, 70. It declined, faded for 1999 or 21st century. So as we all know, any movement appears as a reaction to the previous one, okay? Here the previous one is modernism. We are talking postmodernism. The previous literary movement or literary period was modernism. But unlike the other literary movements, this one appeared as a continuation, not as a reaction. So postmodernism appeared as a continuation to modernism. Now the most important things is to know the features of this literary period. Features of postmodernism. And first, fragmentation. Excuse my handwriting, it's terrible, I know. So fragmentation. When we say fragmentation, أن حاجة تكون divided into pieces. For example, we have fragmentation in terms of language. نقولوا fragmented language because we all know the authors or writers experienced both world wars, so they were traumatized, they were impacted and affected with the circumstances and the condition they went through, and this of course affected their language and also their memory. So we have fragmented language, fragmented syntax, incomplete sentences, unlike ما نقولوا في المودرنزم ولا هذا كل الشرور اللي كانوا من قبل. تصيب sophisticated language, تصيب elaborated language, لغة منمقة. But here language actually impacts or reflects the fragmentation of the author's memory. Fragmentation in terms of language, fragmentation in terms of memory, and also fragmentation in terms of the narration, in terms of the narrative. It's jumping from the present to the past to the future. So this non-linearity, it is also another aspect of fragmentation. So I said fragmentation in terms of language, fragmentation of the memory because of trauma, fragmentation of the narrative. This is about fragmentation. So second feature, we have break ولا challenging the grand narrative, sorry. The grand narratives. شو grand narratives. Grand narratives هما things that people used to think that they are universal, they are objective, مسلمات. قاع الناس تخمم فيهم بطريقة واحدة. نقولوا this is a blue pen. Everyone says that this is blue pen. But postmodern, now they challenge these facts or these realities or these grand narratives, generally speaking. And here, most importantly, we are talking about religion, about history, and about truth itself. So it's kind of subjectivity, okay? These are the grand narratives. The third feature is intertextuality, okay? Intertextuality. شيل الانترتكستواليتي. intertextuality هي كتسيب النوفلست تاعك dear author تسيبو day من other works. وش معناتها day؟ تسيبو day quotes. هذه الحاجة الأولى تاع ناس day quotes. ولا day style، ماشي شرط day غير quotes ولا day من day style. ولا تسيبو day even تسيب الكاركترز تاع هذا العمل مشابهة للكاركترز في أعمال أخرى. هذا قاع يسموه intertextuality. text within text. text within text. text within text. text within text. هذه intertextuality. يسيب الauthor day من other authors work. This is intertextuality, generally speaking. The fourth feature is metafiction. Always when we have that prefix, meta means beyond, fiction, ما وراء الخيال. And how do we know that this work فيه metafiction? When we find in some point في هذا النوفل سيبو admission ولا confession ولا اعتراف تاع the novelist himself باللي we are reading fiction. سيب اعتراف الauthor يقول لك this is fiction, this is the production of my fiction, this is a story. It's a story within a story. So this is it, and we will understand it better later, okay? Metafiction, story within a story. We have also other feature, which is irony. So irony, you all know it, when the author tries to convey a message or say something, but in humoristic way or in a sarcastic way. Okay, I believe in Arabic we call it الكوميديا السوداء, black humor. Okay, we have also other important feature, which is unreliable narrator. Unreliable narrator. Unreliable narrator هو the narrator who we cannot trust. راوي غير موثوق لسبب من الأسباب. Okay, unreliable narrator, راوي غير موثوق. We have also I believe these are the most important. We have also pastiche, okay? Pastiche is the blending between styles. blending between styles هو pastiche. Okay, so these are the most important feature. Of course there are others, but these are the most famous ones. Okay, then how we can judge that a work or a literary text that it is postmodern, of course, via examining these features within our text. اوكي نروح للتكست تاعنا نحوسوا على هذا الفيتشرز كي نصيبوا more than two, three, more than two نقول بلي هذا الwork is a postmodern novel ولا postmodern literary text. So this is it for postmodernism. I hope it is beneficial. إن أصبت فمن الله وإن أخطأت فمني ومن الشيطان. And thank you.